Hey everyone, thanks for participating in this experiment of mine. I think sending these videos to you over WhatsApp is a way better method of communicating with you all at once, and as a way of getting you way more information than you're typically used to for new pre-construction condos. I think expecting you to read some of the emails I've sent out, there's way too much text in there to actually consume. And making these videos, it's a lot easier for you to get from start to finish with all the information that I want to give you. The first video I'm making is called Galleria on the Park. It's a development by Freed and Elad. If you know Elad, they've built up the condos by Fairview Mall in Emerald City, the ones that are closest to the subway. And Freed makes a lot of condos around Yonge and Eglinton and King West. Together they've combined to develop Galleria on the Park. So to give you a quick intro on Galleria on the Park, it used to be a shopping mall. All that has now been demolished. Now it's just flat land that's being prepared for this master plan community. I like it a lot because of its location and because of how little that's been developed around it. If you're not familiar with the exact location, it's about, according to Google Maps, a 16-minute walk from Dufferin station. You get out of Dufferin station and you head straight up Dufferin until you reach DuPont. That's approximately a 15-16-minute walk. It's an area with very little high-density buildings. Almost everything in and around it is single-family homes. Usually it starts at about $850,000 for a home that's over 100 years old. So you can imagine that it's starving for more affordable single-family housing and more high-density housing. When it's all said and done, there'll be a new community center. There'll be 300,000 square feet of retail space. There'll be 8 high-rise condominiums with almost 3,000 units that will ultimately be sold. I really want to stress that in a master plan community, it's really important that you have amenities for the neighborhood so that this is actually a desirable place that people want to live. This will reflect positively when it comes time to lease it out. You should be able to lease it sooner and at a better rate. So just to go back to that, I want to talk about the community center. I believe it's going to be about 95,000 square feet, and it's going to be built first. So when the first condo is completed, there will be amenities in the neighborhood for people to use. There'll be swimming pools, a gym, childcare facilities, a community kitchen, among other things in this community center. So I chose this project to start off with first for a few reasons. To begin with, let's talk about it being a master plan community with several phases. When you're buying into a multi-phase project, typically each phase gets more expensive. So if you're buying for X dollars in phase 1, you can typically expect that phase 2 will come out at a higher cost per square foot than phase 1. So getting in early sort of gives you the easy gains that you would expect in a multi-phase, multi-year project. Secondly, I think it's a neighborhood that is just starving for high-density single-family homes. To live in the neighborhood currently, you're looking at about $850,000 for a 100-year-old semi, and typically it's not in a condition that you want to be living in it. So to be able to have 1-bedroom condos, 2-bedroom condos at a more affordable rate, I think that is something that the neighborhood desperately needs, and this really fills that gap. Thirdly, I love that it's a master plan community. There was a study done that compared Emerald City in C15, which is a master plan community, with other condos in C15 that weren't in a master plan community. And the same study was done in CO1 with City Place, which is a master plan community, and other condos in CO1 that were not part of a plan community. And it showed that over a 10-year period, Emerald City gained 116%. Versus 93% for other condos in the same general district. Same with City Place. City Place gained 161% versus 108% over a 10-year period. Lastly, I think the price is very fair. We don't have the price yet, we don't have the floor plans yet, but from everything I've been told, we're expecting a price range in and around $1,000 per square foot. To be somewhere downtown, 15-minute from the subway station, 15-minute walk from the subway station, to be at about $1,000 per square foot. If you're a seasoned condo investor, you'll know this is a very reasonable price for today's pre-construction pricing. If you think this is something you're interested in, please get in contact with me as soon as possible. The official launch date is September 10th, but I do want to speak to you in advance of this date if it is a condo that you're serious about. I will have the price list, I will have the floor plans when all those are out to supplement everything that I've told you today. But I do have things that I can also inform you about in advance so that you're prepared. Thank you for watching. If you have friends, if you have family that you think this video is relevant for, please forward it to them or have them contact me directly if they want to be added to the list. Thank you.